So I now corrected for the full declination right here, and that's my final HT. Now I've stored that little fraction, which is here, over 60, right here, in the memory. So recall 1, and I'm going to do that times this part, 0.9, that's a negative number, equals this, and then I add that right here to 89.8. Monkey, wrong number. Recall 1 times 0.9 negative is that, plus 89.8. So with that little correction, which is this fraction times this bit right here, which is the negative number, it's going to change into 89.6. And that's also Z. Now finally, HT is good. Correction, fine. Right here. I look back in 229. I got a northern latitude, and down here I got a southern latitude. So here it's asking me, is LHA my latitude? I'm in the southern latitude, so I'm in the bottom of 229. Is my LHA greater? What is it? It's 288. So southern latitude, LHA is greater than 180. So ZN right here is 180 minus Z. So ZN equals 180 minus 89.6 equals 90.4. Now, what this tells us right here, out of 229 for this one shot, is if I am where I think I am, then Rigel should be at exactly 19 degrees, 43.7 minutes in altitude, and the direction I'm looking at it is 90.4. So this is good. This is the first point when you figure out if you've really screwed this shot up or not. So I'm going to put my HO from up here right down to here, 1954.7. Now I take the difference of these two numbers, 54.7 minus 43.7, and it's exactly 11. What do you know? This was a Coast Guard test, and this is called A. So this is literally nautical miles, and now there's a little rhyme. It's called ho, mo, to. Ho, mo, to. And if HO is bigger, is more, then you go towards. HO is more, towards. In this one, HO is more, so you're going towards. So I go 11 towards. Okay, so for doing our plot, which we're doing next, we're going to need this number and this number. There we go. And I got south and south, so the latitude is the same as the declination. I'm at 24, again, the same column. 66 LHA. LHA is 66 is good. 24 south is good. But my declination is a crazy big number, so I need to run all the way down here to 56 right here. And this number is going to be, this is HT, or HC, whatever you want to call it, 3301.4, and it's minus 6.1. That's coming from right here. My Z is 37.5, and the next number after that is 36.4. So the difference there is 1.1, and I'm subtracting it, minus 1.1. So you figure out what that little d is by inspection. Yeah, that's right. And now I need to do my straight interpolation for this again. 47.8 divided by 60 to figure out what that fraction is. Store 1, because I'm going to use that again. I times that fraction by 6.1, which is a negative number, and I get minus 4.8 something. I'm going to start zipping forward a little bit here and do some other things, but I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing. I can't take negative 4.8 away from 1.4, but I can carry that over. So this is going to end up being 32. And this number here is 61.4. So this is already negative. I figured that out by using this positive minus button. It's a good trick. So I'm just going to add 61.4, which I did a couple steps in my head right there. I carried 60 over, added them here, 61.4, and then I subtracted a fraction of this bit right here. So that ends up being 56.5. Now I get the HO from down here again. 32, 43.9, 56.5 minus 43.9. Looks like this one's working out also. 12.6 nautical miles. Now ho, mo, to. If HO is more, it's towards. HO is not more, it's less, so it's away. Boom. That's good to go. I still have the 229 open to what we need to be right here, and I have that fraction of that of this bit stored in here. So recall 1, there it is. It's about 80% times 1.1, and that's a negative number. This plus this one, 37.5. So that Z ends up being 36.6. And now I'm in the southern latitude, back in the 221. My LHA is 66. So if LHA is less than 180, then Zn equals 180 plus Z right here. 36.6 plus 180, 216.6. That's the direction that body should be. That's what 229 is telling me. And lastly, one more star. You can see this is time consuming, but you'll get faster at it as you do more. LHA is 32. It's a really quite a bit smaller of a number. Boom. And now we are ready to plot it.